your engines getting ready to roll. Gonna cruise on my bike now, music to the soul. Kickstand up, boots are best. Ain't gonna touch down till the road comes to rest. We're riding country roads, enjoying the day. We're riding for the love of the US of A. So catch a cycle fever, don't let it slip away.
Am I on? I guess I am. Sorry, I got hung up talking to Mike. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Hank.
Okay.
I'm here this week.
You're here. You're here. Well, welcome back to, this would be our third show of what we call CFTV North. And we got a great show tonight. Last weekend was Memorial Day weekend, and we went over to Fannin County Veterans Memorial Park, and we did some filming over there, and I got to tell you, they did a great job. I really wasn't sure what was going, what was going to happen. So you'll see the cameras a little bit on the shaky side. I have got plenty and plenty of footage, and some of it we're going to have to put on next week. I'm going to guess the guest speaker's name was Harold Bergeron, and Harold, you will be on next week. It was very heartwarming and very interesting, the speech that he gave. But for the most part, we're going to do 2 parts for the Memorial Day, and then we're going to go Mike and, I should say Jody and Mike, because that's the way Jody has to have it, not Mike. Jody and Mike hike. So they're going to go on a hike and tell us a little bit about their hike. And then on Friday of last weekend, Clyde talked me into going to Columbus, Georgia. He wanted to see the Predators game. Now I will tell you, for anybody that really wants to have some fun, you got to go to Clyde Deering's Facebook page. And we're going to talk more about what he was talking about when that segment comes up. Clyde, go to 2 a minute. We're going to goof him up and, no, that's not 2. Oh, you know what? You didn't turn the camera on. Come on back to me. Mike, you got to turn that camera on. There we go. Just the button over there on that side. You got it. Ron, you were right when you said you liked that we put our screw-ups up and everything. So no big deal. What happened is Clyde went over there, and when he did, the camera wasn't on, so you just got a blue screen. We're going to try this one more time. Now, get rid of my name a minute, Clyde. There we go. And now go to 2. There they are, the 2 of them. Mike is the one with the, well, they both got glasses, the hat. And so Clyde, you had quite the experience last week, right?
It was awesome.
All right, well, remember, I know that because you saw that you want to try something here in Blue Ridge, and we will talk about it later in the show.
Definitely.
But I want you to get your lines and everything all set up just the way you want to do it. And Mike, slide back in there. And Mike, we're glad to have you back.
I was not captured.
Yeah. The mountain rescue, I think, finally found him.
We were literally stuck in traffic in the mountains. We sat for like 30 minutes, and then finally, I just, in frustration, turned around and said, there's got to be a better way to get home. And an hour later, just about 7:30, we were up in Blairsville. I did check in.
Yeah.
So, nobody was hurt.
Helicopters out there.
Oh, yeah, I know.
We had everybody out there.
I know.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, Clyde, you were right when you said, hopefully they won't find him, because he put us to work Sunday and Monday.
Oh, yeah.
So,
hey, thank you to these guys.
We'll talk about, we'll let you
get my house.
Yeah, we're gonna have this great, what do you want to call it, a portico?
Yeah, whatever.
Carport, portico. Anyhow, I will say that I am very amazed at both Clyde and Mike, because they're talking way over my head on what to do.
But you are the master of the level.
Oh yeah, I'm a level master. Just don't tell them that their one piece is off, okay?
I'm master of spider bites.
Oh yeah, and Clyde got bit by a spider, but he took care of the spider. He killed it. All right, Clyde, let's go back over here a minute.
All right, let's see if I can find you.
Okay, ME1, there we go. And now, Clyde, if you are keyed up for Fannin County, this is going to be where the ceremony kind of started, and they gave the sheriff, and I'm going to try to Kurt is his name, I think. But I'm wrong, so don't worry about it. But anyhow, the sheriff over here in Fannin County, if you ever pull me over, just put somebody else's name on the ticket. Anyhow, if you would go there and show the Fannin County Memorial Day ceremony.
We are remembering the men and the women who stood up to the trials of war. You are honoring those lives by being here today. We must remember, though, that our freedoms were not free. They did come easily, and they were not cheap. We are assisted in our ceremony here today by the Junior ROTC from the Mountain Area Christian Academy. They're under the direction of Senior Master Sergeant Harold Bargeron, United States Air Force, retired. He also did a little stint in the United States Marine Corps, but we're not going to talk too much about that. We also have two young ladies that attend MACA. We have Miss Emma Thomas, and forgive me, Mari, if I butcher your name, Mari McCrae. They're going to sing for us today. They're going to do two selections. They will sing our national anthem and God Bless the USA. How about that fellow we got that drives around in the county with a car all the time? How about Mr. Dane Kirby, the sheriff of this county? Hey, Dane. Dane, if you would, could you approach the podium up here?
Appreciate that, Tom. This is a great thing. This money is going to go toward our Shop with the Cop program, if you've ever heard of that. It was created several years ago to provide an opportunity for underprivileged children in the county who might not otherwise have an opportunity to do any shopping at Christmas. It was created with the purpose of allowing them to be able to shop we try to get them to shop for themselves, but unfortunately most of the time they end up buying gifts for their parents and other people that they know that are underprivileged as well. But it's a very heartwarming thing. This program is funded totally by donations from the public and from organizations like the veterans here. And guys, y'all just don't know how much this means to us. That's 8 children right there that will be able to spend $100 for Christmas that otherwise wouldn't be able to. So very well received, very much appreciated, guys. Thank y'all all very much. Thank you. I know there's some people in the audience here today. I guarantee you they are that donate to the Shop with the Cop program every year. That's money well spent, trust me.
Well, by the way, thanks to Mike, I got the sheriff's name. It's Dane Kirby. And what they do is, and if you want to give money to the sheriff's department, they take underprivileged children and they buy toys for Christmas for them. They take them shopping. So it's a very good cause. There was a nice crowd there. I got to tell you that my next door neighbor was there, and he's from the Air Force. His name is Bob, and Bob was over there, and Bob had a front seat. And I got a couple pictures of him, but you won't see him until next week. I'm going to say we ran for about an hour and a half to 2 hours filming. I've got a whole bunch of footage, and I will tell you, gentlemen, I will put a whole thing together for you and give you a thumb drive, which will have all of the footage on of your ceremony. Again, a great day. The sun was out. To me, besides everything else, There's some really neat people here in the county. The people that own the Dairy Queen came and they gave out, I guess they're creamsicles, they're red, white, and blue creamsicles. And after an hour of standing up, I gotta tell you, they really tasted good. So Dairy Queen, thank you. And of course, anybody that knows me knows that I'm pretty big on Dairy Queen. I always go there. So keep up the good work. Now we're gonna have to take a few seconds here and go to our commercial. So if you're ready over there, why don't we give a shot for the commercial?
When builders around this area need landscaping, they turn to Tough Turf Incorporated. Why? Because Tough Turf has been providing landscaping, irrigation, lawn maintenance, and lighting to residential and commercial builders and even homeowners associations for more than 20 years. As a family-owned business, we take great pride in making sure our employees approach each and every job with an exceptional level of experience, quality, and integrity. Tough Turf. When it comes to landscaping, nobody's tougher.
The most famous motor diner on the planet. Born in 1938 in London, England, it was notorious as a place for teenage rockers to hang out on motorbikes. Here in Orlando today, this is the first Ace Cafe in the USA. We're a restaurant, a bar, a concert hall, a place to shop. Basically, we're a gathering place for anybody who likes bikes, cars, and rock and roll.
As a NASCAR Hall of Fame driver, I appreciate the best. The best engineering, the best design, the best experience. That's why I ride a Harley, and that's why I wear a Hog Watch. Simple to install, the Hog Watch actually is my key fob. With style and precision, the Hog Watch lets me get on and ride. Hog Watch. Freedom never looks so good.
Holy cow, it's Nova Rex! The 80s Legends! I want the keto. I want the double Diablo. Cheddar bacon. I'll take a double cheeseburger with extra cheese. To go! Here you go, boys. Hey guys, I play a little guitar myself. How about me joining the band? Show us what you got, man. What's up, dudes? What do you think? Yeah, man, it's pretty good, but you need more hair. But the Mooyah burgers were great. Mooyah burgers rock!
Mooyah, let me tell you, every time I see that commercial, I get hungry. But the group that's there is called Nova Rex. And Nova Rex is going to be playing the first home game of the Predators. And when they talk about heavy rock, those guys are something else. So definitely, if nothing else, on I think it's June 19th, go up to Facebook or YouTube and put in Predators. It's NAL, which stands for the National Arena League, and catch the game, and you should be able to catch the opening and everything. I would go to Vimeo because some of the copyrighted music might be muted. That's just the way Facebook is. It kind of wrecks things for us a little bit. But I'm going to get back on track here. The next thing we're going to show you is we went again. I was very impressed with the way they did the flag ceremony. You're going to see the camera kind of wiggle a little bit now and then because I wasn't sure exactly how they were going to do it, and I was trying to catch the flags as they were going up. But it was very moving, and like I said, next week we'll talk about the reefs and what they do with the rifle, the helmet, and the boots, and the dog tags. So that'll be on next week. But Clyde, if you're ready, would you roll the next segment?
You got it.
At this time, we will post the colors. Would you please stand for the posting of the colors? Post the colors. The U.S. flag is always posted to your front and to your left. The U.S. flag will always be higher and it will be brighter than the remaining flags that will be posted here today. The next black and white flag to be posted, that's the flag of the prisoners of war and the missing in action. Since World War I, there have been over 142,000 prisoners of war. And since World War II to present day, there have been over 95,000 missing in action or unaccounted for. And I am very sad to report that this number is still rising today. The next red, white, and blue flag to be posted, that's the flag of the North Georgia Honor Guard. That's the organization that all the veterans here today with me belong to, being honorably discharged from at least one of the 5 military branches of this great nation that we serve. The next series of flags that will be posted are the military branch flags. They will be posted in the order that they were authorized by Congress. If you're a veteran and you serve in the military branch, when your flag is called, would you please stand? The first flag, the white flag, is that of the United States Army. Army veterans, please rise. Thank you. I won't keep you standing too long. You may be seated. The next dark blue flag, that's the flag of the United States Navy. Navy veterans, please stand for appreciation. Thank you, vets. You may be seated. The next bright red flag, that is the flag of the United States Marine Corps. Marines, please rise. We have another white flag. The next flag to be posted, the white flag that's coming down, is that of the United States Coast Guard. And the last light blue flag, that's the flag of the United States Air Force. Airmen, please rise. I'm going to ask all those that are standing to remain standing and for everyone else to stand with them at this time. And join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag. And then we will have the national anthem by our ladies from Macca. And then we will have the invocation by Chaplain James Galloway. So join me now in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Attention, preset, arm.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, look what we got!
Hey, we're back.
Well, good to see you again, Mike.
Good to see you, yeah.
You know, I don't know, you know, what you thought of that ceremony, but I was very, very impressed with it.
There's nothing more moving, in my opinion, than a Memorial Day celebration like that. It really brings home what America's all about, and I was not in the military, but I certainly appreciate everything that all of our veterans do for us, not only those serving now, but those that have served in the past.
That's, yeah, and like they said, and there's, you know, for the ones that didn't come back, you know, we really owe them a lot and their families a lot. And, you know, some people take Memorial Day and use it for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
But I will say I was so happy to be there and do what we did for them. I just can't tell you how much footage I got. And of course, we only do a half-hour to 45-minute show. So next week we'll put on a little bit more for them.
Right.
And then, like I said, put a whole thing together for them, and we'll bring it over to the commander over there.
Well, and you know, tell the folks where that's at.
It's right by the high school there. You're going to ask me what road it is. I'm not
I don't know.
sure.
You go to the Food Lion and turn left.
Yeah. Or you can go to the post office and go straight till the road tees,
Right.
and then take a right. And as you're coming around, you'll see the high school and you'll see the park. And I was talking to, and I wish I could remember everybody's name, but you know how that is. They told me, like that helicopter you see there,
Right.
the guy that started this many years ago, he went over and he is the one that acquired the helicopter, and he informed me that the Army still owns that helicopter. And I said, "You think they're going to come and pick it up?" And he said, "No, I think it's here for a while."
It was here for a while. You know, you and I went and walked around there once before, and if you get a chance, go down and visit that. One of the things that really I thought was really cool is the monuments show the names of all the people from Fannin County that have served in all of the wars over the years. And it's interesting to me that the longest list on there is from the Civil War.
Yes.
And we were talking about that, and I'm like, well, you know, the Civil War happened right here. You know, they had to go away to go to Vietnam, but the Civil War, there's a long list of people that did not return from the Civil War, and that it's the longest list of names. But it's kind of cool to walk around all those different monuments, and I don't know any of them, but it's cool just to remember those folks.
Well, one day I'll put a bunch of it, you know, the video together showing each one. And I remember they had the Iraq War and they had the Civil War.
I think they've been up through Afghanistan, I think. So.
Yep. So
anyway, if you're down that way, I guess it's kind of over by Ace Hardware. You can find fans. You know, Blue Ridge is not that big of a town, right?
Oh, it's huge.
Oh, it's gigantic. It's right. Yeah, compared to Orlando.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
No, but Mike's right. If you get a chance, just park your car and walk down that walkway that they have and look at the monuments. And like I said, it'll put you back in time, and just to see what Fannin County residents did and are still doing right now.
Yep.
So, but again, next week we'll have more. And really, guys, great ceremony. I was very, very impressed.
Awesome.
I guess from what Clyde's telling me over there, we're going to go to a commercial.
No, it says Jody and Mike Hike.
No, it says commercial too.
Oh, it does.
Uh-huh.
You know, that's why we write it down.
Yeah.
Well, what is
Well, you know, go to camera 2 before you go, Clyde. All right, Clyde, what is next, Clyde?
It was going to be Mike and Jody's. But now I am ready for a commercial.
Oh my gosh, you just threw me under the bus. All right, well, we'll go to the commercial.
As a NASCAR Hall of Fame driver, I appreciate the best. The best engineering, the best design, the best experience. That's why I ride a Harley, and that's why I wear a hog watch. Simple to install, the hog watch actually is my key fob. With style and precision, the hog watch lets me get on and ride. Hog watch. Freedom never looks so good.
So get up, stand up, get up, stand up.
When builders around this area need landscaping, they turn to Top Turf Incorporated. Why? Because Top Turf has been providing landscaping, irrigation, lawn maintenance, and lighting to residential and commercial builders and even homeowners associations for more than 20 years. As a family-owned business, we take great pride in making sure our employees approach each and every job with an exceptional level of experience, quality, and integrity. Top Turf. When it comes to landscaping, nobody's
Hey,
We're back.
Mike asked me a question while we were there. He said, "Are you sure a commercial comes on?" And I said, "Yes." And then I got to tell you, Clyde threw me under the bus. Yes.
I did.
And then Mike says to me, "Well, didn't we run that Tough Turf commercial before?"
Yeah.
This is where we're going to tell everybody, especially right here in Fannin County. We need advertisers. Starting the first week in July, it's a 13-week program that we're going to do a 30-second commercial. It's going to cost you a whole $25. And we would like to run three segments of commercials.
Careful.
So if you're interested, just let us know, message us on Facebook or call me. Do not, I'll repeat, do not use the Hank at Psycho Fever TV email. For some reason it's not coming through, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later today. But now guess what's coming up, Mike?
Jody and Mike hike.
You got it.
All right.
Do you want to talk a little
commercials?
Do you want to talk a little bit about
Well,
this?
sure. I mean, so basically, the good news is that after last week we visited Black Mountain State Park, and you saw that. Hopefully, you enjoyed that. Again, let us know some feedback. Give us some comments. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down, like, oh, okay, that's, you know, whatever, really. But that's a great state park, and you know, I guess that's one of the things we're going to do. But after that, we did stroll down and drove up to the top. There's some cabins up there. And then we did another hike. We're going to look at that tonight, and we narrated it along with that. This week we did not get out because, again, Hank and Clyde and two of my neighbors, Mark and Kurt, and Tony came over. And literally we've been trying for months to get material and concrete and grading and all those kinds of things up here. And with Fannin County's housing market the way it is right now, the contractors are just weeks and weeks out, as we all know, because we all have just purchased houses. So finally, we're putting together the pergola / carport / RV shed, whatever it is, 24 by 24, 10 feet tall. And you guys were a big help. I couldn't be as far along. We had some fun with the crane. And we got a scissor lift that I've been learning to drive around and play on.
Let me tell you, that was a lifesaver.
Yeah, we were going to do that off ladders, and I'm like, oh no, please. Anyway, so let's go take a look. Clyde, if you're ready, let's go look and see what Jody led me on this last time.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Jody and Mike Hike. Last week we visited Black Mountain State Park, and after doing the Tennessee Walk, or the Tennessee Trail, we drove about a half a mile down the road near the campground and picked up a different trail. There's lots of trails in that park. But anyway, we hit the Ada Falls Trail. It's a quarter of a mile. It's a really easy trail. Again, really pretty views. A little bit different. The trail was really well marked. It's only a quarter of a mile long. Here you can see some of the types of vegetation and stuff that we saw. Really nice and quiet and peaceful. There's nobody else on the trail. We didn't meet a single person. It was I think it was a Sunday, maybe not. Anyway, here's a picture of the falls. Down, like say, a quarter of a mile, a really easy hike, not too bad. And then coming up here, you see a little mug shot here of the wife and I. And then we'll give you a second here to see some video that we took down at the bottom of the falls. Again, not a single soul, all downhill. We'll talk about that in just a second.
Yeah, video.
But let me be quiet here for a minute. So we didn't spend a lot of time down at the bottom of the falls. I mean, it's like a lot of those small falls in Georgia. It's always downhill.
and or uphill. And of course, here at the end, you'll see why. Of course, if you have a waterfall, you got to have stairs. And so we went down the stairs and went back up the stairs. And here's Jody at the end telling me that they're being the little OCD person that she isn't. We did 141 stairs on the way back up. Had a great time. Hope you enjoyed it.
What was Jody doing there? Was she ordering like 4
We
hamburgers?
have one fry,
and
3
4
cheeseburgers, 2 Cokes. That meant 141 steps, I guess.
Did you make the 100?
Simultaneously or sequentially?
Well, all right, I'll make it easy. Did you make it in one day?
I did make it in one day. Now, yeah, that's why it says Jody and Mike. That's why she's in the front and I take up the rear. But I mean, I'm getting better. I mean, we've done several. You cannot go to a waterfall
And that hike?
and not hike on stairs. Cloudland Canyon. That was, I had to stop several times and recover on the way up, but that wasn't bad at all. I'm getting better.
I did one.
You did one stair?
No, one waterfall. Branch Falls, Branch.
Oh yeah.
Branch Falls.
Branch,
Falls.
Branch,
Falls, Branch, Falls. I went there once. I took the right side up, and that was the wrong one.
We went under the trees and
I
over
got
the trees.
stuck under a tree carrying the camera. And when I finally came down, everybody goes, "Well, you went the hard way." Well, why don't they put a sign like they do in skiing? You know, that's the diamond one.
The black
that's
diamond
the
and
bunny
the
slope.
Old people this
Oh
way.
yeah. Oh, and it was
You
hot.
still have that footage? We should bring that up and.
You know, I think I do.
we should
I'll
bring
look
that
it
up
up.
because we both.
Oh,
I've
okay.
gone both ways
Wait a minute.
We heard
on that hike.
Okay.
So we
TMI.
walked to the left
Yeah.
and came back the way you went up.
Oh.
The sad thing is we took the grandkids there and we went the same way. So we took them up the long. It's a lot longer if you go to the left.
Yeah.
But it is much easier.
Yeah.
A lot of switchbacks. It's an easy walk. But when we got up there was a couple there, and they started when you get to the falls to go back the way you came. If you go to the left, there's a series of stairs that you have to go up. And there was a couple there. They both had canes,
Oh.
and we had not been back down the way you came.
Yeah.
There was a lot more debris.
Oh.
So I said to them, you know, listen, I understand you might struggle. If you really want to go this way, it's a lot shorter. And then we started hitting the trees that you had to crawl over. And Jody's like, oh yeah, you gave him really good advice.
Let's get in the car and go home.
Let's
before
get that,
somebody
yeah,
goes.
let's hurry so we can be gone before they get here.
Oh.
So if you're watching by some stretch of imagination, couple, I am very sorry I gave you really bad advice that day. You should have probably went the other way. But anyway, so I missed out on the big trip.
Oh, you did.
Oh man, it looks like you guys had a great time.
I got to tell you 2 things, Clyde. When I tell you go to 2, because Clyde will tell you that this was kind of neat. Well, first of all, we got there before the team bus showed up, so
Right.
we got to walk inside, and we acted like we were big deals. And people thought we were, so we got away
You're
with
good
it.
at that.
Sometimes. But the arena was really, really small, and there was a whole bunch of motorcycles there. And in Orlando, we take and ride, they're called the dancers. We ride the dancers in. We have 13 motorcycles that ride the dancers in. The very first motorcycle carries the American flag in.
Right.
And then you take in the 12 dancers, and then the show starts.
Right.
So I walked over to the couple of the guys on the motorcycles, and I said, hey, what are you guys doing? And one guy looks at me and goes, oh, we got a motorcycle show here tomorrow.
Oh man.
And they were all from Fort Benning.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you ever see Clyde's hat that says airborne?
Yep.
Well, that's where Clyde learned how to jump out of planes.
Out of perfectly good planes.
Perfectly good planes. And Clyde, go to 2 a minute. Oh, Lord. Now, Clyde, when we got to the game, we finally got to the game to get in and everything. There was 2 guys there. Where were they from?
Fort Benning.
Fort Benning. One of the guys was a Marine, and I don't know if the other guy was a Marine, but he was a what?
Paratrooper.
They're talking about planes that are about 400 years old and jumping out of them.
They are still jumping out of the same plane that I jumped out of in 1971, 2, and 3. So, yeah, those planes are old.
Yeah, they are. By the way, that's Hank and Mike are not Clyde. Clyde's over there. He didn't want to put his name up. But that's okay. You can leave it there because I know that it'll goof you up.
Yeah.
But did you have a good time?
Man, it was awesome. I'd go back in a heartbeat. It's football in your face.
Football in your face. We're going to talk a little bit about your idea after we look at the clip, okay? But if you'll put it back over here, while we were there, we got into the game and we were standing around, and there was about probably a half hour before the game started. Now, we got there at 3. The game started at 7. Clyde and I were walking all around. Yeah. When we finally got into the stadium to, go in with the team, it was the 2 team owners, and we parked in the back. The door wouldn't open. So we see a girl going by, and we go, "Hey, can you get us in?" And she looked at us like we were crazy. And so, I don't know if it was Clyde or myself, said, "We're the owners." And the girl opens the door and she says, and now I got a hockey team that's there. And this was the hockey office. And the girl says to the guy, "Hey, the owners from the Predators are here. Can they come in?" "Oh, yeah." And they escorted us right in, right past everybody.
VIP treatment.
Oh, God. They gave us placards and everything. So about a half hour before the game, I have to go out and use the restroom. I go out to the restroom and I come back in and I said to Clyde, "Clyde, did you see the food out there?" He looked at me like,
no.
He looked at me like, "No." I said, "It's right there just when you come out of the bathroom." He goes, "No, it's not." So I go, "Follow me." So we go to this one bathroom. There's one on each side, and I went to the wrong one. I don't know right and left.
Yeah.
So we go to the bathroom and I look, and Clyde goes, "There ain't no food around here." I go, "Where the heck did it go?" So I asked the usher, and the usher goes, "Oh, you have to go on the other side to go to the bathroom." So we go to the other side, and we walk out there, and they had ribs, pulled pork, beans, and potato salad. So Clyde says to me, "I'll buy you dinner."
Oh, Clyde, way to go.
I go, "It
That's
gets
how
better.
much guy.
It gets better." So I go, "Clyde, no." He goes, No, you drove, you paid for the gas." I go, "Clyde, we're working, don't worry about it." "No, I'm going to pay for it." So we get our plates and we load them all up. We get to the end. Clyde pulls out his card. He goes, "How much do I owe you?" Lady goes, "It's free." So we got.
Oh, you got credit for free dinner?
I did.
Oh,
Because
man.
For ribs.
Score.
So he owes me ribs and barbecue.
Oh, we can
No, you were buying. I wasn't buying.
Yeah, but now, since I bought that for you,
Oh,
you owe me.
Listen to this.
It was the gesture.
It was the gesture.
It was,
But-
you can't help it that they gave it to you for free.
Here's the worst part.
Yeah.
Now we go back, and there's the 2 guys. One of them's is dating Crazy John's daughter from Fort Benning.
Right.
And the 2 owners.
The soldier dudes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we met them.
Okay.
So now I go up to them and, me, "Did you guys eat yet?" "No, why?" "Come on, I'll buy you dinner."
Oh, so you're telling our servicemen and women in our audience that you provided free dinner
Yes. Yes,
as
I
a
did.
gesture to the veterans?
Yes, that was better than.
Way to go, boy.
But it gets even worse.
Oh, boy.
They come back and they're all drinking beer and wine.
I go, of course they are.
I go,
They were on reconnaissance.
I said, "Where did you get the beer and the wine?" They go, "Well, right behind the food." If you turned around, there was so Clyde and I didn't get, we didn't get any beer, we didn't get any wine, but we had a
You
great
didn't drive
time.
home, though.
Oh yeah.
But if you would have got free beer and wine, Clyde could have bought a hotel room.
We would have.
And then you could have went to the bike rally.
Well, you know what? If we had known that for a fact, we would have stayed. Matter of fact, we talked about it. But that night, and I will say this, probably if we stayed, we might not have been able to get up in the morning to go to the bike rally because they all went out drinking after.
Oh, geez.
So
Yeah.
it was kind of one of those things. Now, with that being said, I guess we might as well show the clip.
Show a
We
clip?
haven't even showed the clip of the Predator game. And I will tell you, I impressed Clyde, at least he told me I did, by catching 2 footballs in the middle of my interview.
Whoa.
So let it roll, Clyde.
Can I just say one thing?
Oh, yeah. Go on camera and say it.
I broke TV host rule number 1, which is don't chew gum if you're a TV host. So don't look at my mouth.
Oh, wait, and rule number
I look
2
like
is
a
don't
cow.
wear your glasses on your shirt anymore.
Yeah, I got 6 glasses on. Anyhow, you'll see. All right, we're gonna roll this puppy.
Well, for everybody, Clyde's got an easy day today. We're just going to go into the game. Clyde told me that the name of this team now is the Columbus Lions, and they're going to be taking on
the Columbus Wild Dogs.
not the Wild Dogs. They were too wild.
The thing you read on the internet.
So here we are. We're at the Civic Center. We're waiting for the bus to come in.
Civic Center.
That's the Civic Center, right there. Well, here we are, Columbus, Georgia. The Columbus. Look at that. Got a ball right off the bat. We're here in Columbus. 2 hands. Here you go. Here you go.
Yep. Thanks. Thanks.
I'm working for you. Anyhow, here we are in Columbus, Georgia. It's the Columbus Lions. This is their 2nd game. We're here with the Orlando Predators. This is their 1st game. We're going to do some filming here. We're going to have a really good time, so we hope you enjoy it. Crazy John is sitting over there somewhere. He is now part owner with Nate, and so we're going to get some shots of what's going on, and hopefully we'll have some really good footage for you guys to show off on Tuesday at CFTV TV North, and we're going to ship some over to Orlando so you can watch them on Thursday nights at 7:30. All right, we'll see you later.
Yeah, it was funny, they did a lot of trash talking throughout the whole game.
Right.
But the funny thing is that most of those guys have played on different teams or they've known each other for quite a while.
Yeah, right.
And there was a guy, number 70, he was the center, and he was nuts, okay? That's the best way I could put it. Clyde will tell you, because I'm going to put the camera on Clyde in a minute. but this guy maybe stood 5'11", maybe 6 foot. Clyde, go to 2. What did you think of 70?
70, the way we
Yeah, 70.
totally insane. But when we started our Blue Ridge Sasquatch team, we were gonna get him on our team because he was crazy. He was picking on guys 1.5 feet taller than him. I mean, just jamming them up into the wall, trying to push them over the wall. And he was pick, it didn't matter who it was. He was picking on them and trying to start a fight with everybody. It was great.
Yeah, it was something else. So, yeah, come on back over here a minute, Clyde. There we go. What you heard, Clyde? Clyde fell in love with it so much that he has an idea. Okay, and the idea is we are going to start our own. Well, I don't know if we call it arena football, but we'll call it indoor football. And Clyde wants to call it the Blue Ridge Sasquatches. Ooh. Now, so you know, he's already asked my wife and his wife to be cheerleaders. I don't know what the answer is, but I got an email here that I want to read to you, and I got it kind of.
Wait, we got mail?
Oh,
wow!
This is the worst.
Thank you.
This is the worst part. I got a couple emails, but they went to the Hank at Psycho Fever TV.
Oh, you were saying
and I
earlier
never
that.
got them, so I had to have them forwarded.
Someday we're going to get this technology.
Oh, I hope so. But IT John in Orlando, thank you. It says, Hank and crew, I just subscribed to PsychoFeverTV.com. I have viewed many of your videos and really like them. This guy, I tell you what, he's my #1 fan.
He's our only fan so far.
Oh, you had to say that. Come on. I am a veteran and was at the Memorial Day events in Blue Ridge. On behalf of the veterans of Fannin County, thank you and your crew for being there and videotaping the event. I am encouraging all the veterans to subscribe. Keep up the good work. Now, this is from Ron Wallace, and I did talk to Ron on the phone today, and I told Ron that we would like his wife to be a cheerleader, and my wife has respectfully declined the offer to be a cheerleader, and she said she meant it. That's too bad.
Yeah.
But anyhow, Ron, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Ron.
And I appreciate you letting the other vets know what we're doing. And listen, if you've got something going, I don't care if it's veterans, I don't care if it's something for a needy family, somebody that's got cancer, if it's a car rally, if it's a motorcycle rally, if you got anything out there, let us know. If we're free and we don't have anything going that weekend or whenever it is, we would be glad to come out and film it and show it on the show.
Love to.
So
And those commercials again, you know, we'd love to have your business, your whatever you're into. If you've got a small business in the area, again, when we start, 13-week cycle starts.
the first is going to start the first week in July.
Right. So
And-
coming up, and
You know, we got people that have rafting companies, we got restaurants, we've got cabin rentals, we have got car places. I mean, I already know that Blue Ridge Barbecue's coming on.
awesome.
So they're coming on, and we need a few other people to come on. If there's anybody from the Fannin County Visitors and Tourist Board, I did send you a clip. We're interested. We want to talk to you guys so you can help us find the important, and I won't say important, but the people that you would like us to showcase on the show.
Or yourself. If you're a historian in Fannin County or know a secret waterfall that nobody else knows how to get to,
We won't tell anybody about it.
We promise we will not disclose the GPS coordinates.
Yeah.
But no, we'd love to hear, you're the audience, we want your input.
We are
That's what's
looking-
gonna make the show work.
We are looking for a historian. I don't know if there's somebody out there that would like to do, the max would be a 2-minute story on Fannin County. We're going to do 13 episodes. So if there's somebody out there that would like to talk all about Fannin County, do 13 episodes, about 2 minutes long.
Man, I'd love to hear about Fannin County.
Oh, there's some neat
anything about it.
Did you know that there was a Levi factory here in
No.
Yes. Yes, there was. There was a Levi factory here. I don't know when it finished, but I know that it was here. And there's a whole bunch of things that were here. I want to do the Chastain House.
Right, yeah,
I want to do, of course, the Bigfoot.
right,
I would like to get back into the Sears.
yeah.
So there's a whole bunch of things that people drive by every day and don't know about it.
Yep.
And, you know what's really good? And it's out near you. McKaysville.
Yeah,
The Riverwalk.
there's a river walk in Murphy. I didn't know that. Jody found that. She found that Jody's been like subversively looking for things to do to get some more stuff in Jody and Mike Hike, but there's a river walk up in Murphy, there's some, but she found we're always looking for things to do with the grandkids.
Yeah.
There's a gold mine that you can go down 200 feet.
He wants to go gold mining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try to find a creek and pan for myself and become rich, Clyde.
Well, if you two
We're
guys
ready?
go, let me know, but just make sure you're back by Tuesday.
Yeah, I know, I'm bringing camera, right?
Yeah, bring a camera.
All right.
Well, you know, there's a whole bunch of things that can be done here. We're laid back, you know, we just like to have fun. You can tell that, you know, we're so strict on the way we do things when we throw a commercial in there that might not be there or another episode.
Yeah, we'll get the timing down sooner or later.
We're getting it. But it's that time. It's time to say goodbye. I don't know if Clyde's got it all set up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Clyde says he's ready. So
He's
Clyde,
getting the master back there.
before you do that, let me just say a couple things. Number one, on Thursday night, you can go at 7:30 to Cycle Fever TV Orlando. Watch my guys there. They're a lot of fun. They're not as nice as we are, but they're a lot of fun.
There's more of them.
Yeah, there is more of them.
Yep.
Number two, I think the game's Friday. If you go to YouTube on Friday and go to NAL, you can catch the Predators, and I think they're playing Jacksonville because I think there's a bus going for $30 going to the game with a ticket the way back. Can't beat that.
From here?
I wish it was from here. Clyde would be driving the bus.
Clyde, yeah.
Yeah,
It would be
Clyde,
nice.
Clyde would be doing that. And then every Monday for the next 7 weeks, they're gonna have The Breakdown Live with my
Oh,
buddy
okay.
John. Yes,
Awesome.
yes. I learned something from it would be yesterday's breakdown, and that was that the coach, all his years coaching and everything, he has never seen a kicker before that doesn't wear socks. He said, I've never seen a kicker that doesn't wear socks. This kicker didn't wear them. And I won't say he missed one too, but that's okay.
Well, that's because the goalposts are
They are
2.5
small.
feet apart.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Funny thing is, Clyde will tell you, during practice, he was putting them in from 50 yards out.
Yeah.
The problem is he had 2 blocked because somebody came in and blocked.
Well, you
2 of
know,
them.
and that going back real quick, that arena football is so fast. I mean, it's in your face. I think you said that earlier.
Yeah.
Like if you go down there, you're gonna be in the football game.
Yeah,
So that's pretty cool.
it is. And I know in Orlando that if the ball goes into the stands, you
Right.
get to keep it.
Oh, really?
You didn't in Columbus, but you do in Orlando. So we'll
there
see
you
what
go.
happens.
All right.
You got anybody you want to say a shout out to?
Hey, Jody, I'm on the way home.
No, he's not. No, he's
No.
not. No. You'll be in a way. How about you, Clyde? You want to say hello?
I just want to say that.
Well, put yourself on camera while you do it.
Gosh.
Well, come on, be professional.
It's just the buttons, Clay.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
It's one button.
I just want to say that my wife was not exactly happy about the cheerleader thing, and she did not respectfully decline the offer. She definitely,
Said no.
yeah,
It was
she's
a-
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, mine turned me down too, so don't feel bad. Well, we'll see what happens.
Hey, you know, it's early. You
Um,
can change your mind.
That might change your mind.
Yeah. I do have a shout out, and that is to all the veterans out there. Thank you so much for everything you've
Amen.
done.
Amen.
And hopefully we'll see you guys next week. If you're ready, take it away, Clyde.
So catch a cycle fever, don't let it slip away. We're rocking the blues, it's a bike away. Yeah, yeah, the bike away.